let's just start with the 101 of what zines are so we can set the stage and we're going to get into it, how we're going to make our zines together. But yeah, let's start with the basics. Some of you may know zines and be familiar with them, some may not. At the end of the day, it's a do-it-yourself booklet. It's very simple. You can use anything pretty much to make a zine. So it started in the 30s where people were making fanzines because they couldn't afford to publish magazines, for example. So by hand making with paper, pen, crafting, their own fanzines about science fiction, people could start to share amongst their own communities information in these fun little booklets. And so over time, zines also became really popularized through punk and feminist movements. And if we move along to the next slide, we've got some screenshots there of zines from the Riot Girl movement that came out of Washington State in the United States, where zines became really powerful in this feminist punk movement. And it was a scene where girls and women were creating zines that were sharing about their experiences, things about identity, inequality, violence. They were really a marginalized group in this wider punk scene. So yeah, it was really, we will share some resources after that. And if you see some of the archive of their zines, it was very raw, really personal, super political. And yeah, people were really creating their own narratives, right? And sharing their message. So that's, connected to what we're going to do today. Definitely in that same spirit of, sharing our experiences, questioning the technology around us and creating something that reflects your perspectives and voice. So if we move to the next slide there. Thank you, Ipsita. Yeah, so why do we make zines? Yeah, like I say, we're expressing our personal stories. It can really be anything you want, really. I can't iterate that, that enough. You can share about, yeah, social issues that affect you, your community, or something that you identify with. It's a really great way to build that community connection by sharing them, making them with other people, meeting on a Zoom call like this, and it's a really fantastic way to support activism and movements by, yeah, sharing messages and creating collectively. So going along to our next slide. Thank you. How do we zine? Well, I've said in maybe quite a few different ways now. You can make a zine any which way you want. And I really, really mean that. You can make it by drawing with pencil, with texture, painting, writing, adding poetry, sewing, throwing paint all over your page. Whatever you want is really, that's, no rules of making your zine. So when you make a physical zine, we're making digital ones today, you can mix your materials and styles as much as you like. So yeah, I really encourage, after you come away today, I'm hoping that you're going to be really inspired and you just give yourself some time to create something and just experiment for the sake of it. It can be a really enjoyable activity to do.